We're in the 5th round of the FA Cup, also known as the round of 16, and we can finally see all the teams. Look, it's like the serious end of the FA Cup now. We are, however, versing Norwich City, who are 19th now in the Premier League. So they're out of form. I was about to be really negative, but there might be a chance now, boys and girls. Hey guys, and welcome back to the 10th episode of the FM22 Salford City Save with me, Raxo FM, where today we are versing Norwich City in the FA Cup round of 16. Then we will either be versing Forest Green or a team later on, depending on whether or not we win this game or lose it, because, then I'm going to bring you another episode of the FA Cup if we get through the next round. So, I'll need to cover that, and yeah, you get what I'm trying to say. I think you get the gist. If you guys are excited for today's episode, please make sure you do smash the like button, as well as subscribing to the Rax FM YouTube channel. I'm going to see what you boys and girls can do on the like target today. Give me all you got. See what you can do. And let's jump into taking a look at what has happened since last time we saw each other. And it's 2 wins in a row. We've bounced back straight away from that Leyton Orient loss. It was a very disappointing loss on camera. But we won against Crawley 3-0 and then Swindon 1-0. Not the most convincing result here, but still a very decent result, especially with a slightly rotated squad. So I'm proud of the boys. They came away with a decent win. And now we're ready to go for our game against Norwich in the FA Cup. I've simulated forward, and I've purposely not completed the team lineup because I want to do it with you boys and girls. I want you to see what goes on in my mind as I'm making these decisions. If you don't want to, just skip forward. So your decision. I'll be able to look on my analytics whether or not you guys actually like this. So we're going to start off by definitely moving to a slightly more defensive formation with the gegenpress still, and those slight tweaks going on in there. And I think the best 11 needs to be played. So I like Clark at right back. I think he can do a really good job there. I don't want McKelney in that position. So you know what? I'm just going to quick pick again and see who they put there. Ramsey. Okay, I think I might put Lund in that position. Put Ramsey up in that position. Do a straight switch like that. I back Hunter in this game for some reason. So he's going out on the left-hand side. And then in terms of our substitutes, I think Eastham probably does deserve to be on the bench. Asarwe, I really don't know how to say that name, is definitely going to be on the bench ahead of... what? I'm not clicking these. I'm just dragging them ahead of Thomas Asante, so he can get dropped for Love. Do we need Love? No, Love can play in central midfield, so he's actually a useful player to have. McKelney and Willett can make up the rest of the team. No one I'm missing there. I think that's a pretty strong 11. This is what we're going with for the game against Norwich City away from home. Can we pull off an upset? Let's find out. Oh, this is going to be a good game, isn't it? Ramsey's probably going to come off straight away if he's not having a good day at the office because he is quite tired. And to be honest, I haven't really played him a lot recently. So he's not tired, sorry. He's just lacking match sharpness. So I think that might be an average call on my behalf, but he's the best player in that Mazzala role if you actually look at his stats, even though we didn't look at them. But I know my team. I know that Lund can play in that CDM role. I know that Ramsey plays well in that Mazzala role. And early on in this game, it looks like we are actually holding our own against the Premier League club, which is insane. And they're playing a pretty decent lineup, actually. They're playing a very strong lineup. Meza, Pookie, Rashika, Gilmore, Aarons, Kabak, all of these people I'm naming, I believe are first team players. Unless I don't really know who Meza is. I recognise the name, so I'm thinking it is first team players galore here, and I'm hoping it doesn't mean that they're gonna. You see, I told you I knew Meza from somewhere, and Kovar is done absolutely nothing there. That's disappointing. It has to be said. He's kind of just let that shot go in. And it's really not that good of a shot. I can accept losing to this team, obviously, but it's not really got that much pace about it. It's kind of fast, but it's right next to you, man. Like, okay, we're on the attack now though. Can we hit straight back? Barnby tries to shoot from range, but we get it straight back after a deflection. Barnby into Ramsey, into Morris. Morris tries a hit, but it comes to Hunter, who plays it back into Lund. We're doing okay here. I don't mind this football that we're playing at the moment. Ramsey into Morris. Morris back into Clark. Clark is going to try and whip a ball in, surely. He does find Richards, and it comes out to Ramsey, and he really should have finished that. That was a lifeline being thrown right in front of us. I'll tell you what, our XG is better than this Norwich side. I need to find out who this Mesa guy is before half-time. Yeah, I knew him. He's worth a wee bit of money, I think. I don't know. He's better than our players, that's for sure. We're definitely doing well, so I'm going to tell them we've been unlucky so far because we have not been bad by any stretch of the imagination. But I think substitutes might be needing to be made in the next couple of minutes to try and hit back, get something new going on. And I did back Hunter, but he's the first man that's going to be coming off. I don't back him anymore after that performance. Not that he played horrendous, but he did have the lowest average rating apart from Turnbull and Richards, and they're two of our really key players. Clark's looking tired at right back, so I think he's going to come off. Bring Love on, and I think moving to an attacking formation is the way to go at this point in time, because there's no point sitting here waiting for them to, score another goal. We got to try and attack them, see what we can do. We're even going positive against the Premier League side. We're going positive. That's interesting. And it might lead to us scoring a goal. If we can break away from this corner, no, instead they score from it. And I think the FA Cup dream is probably ending. But to be honest, we have completely outshone all the other teams that we've versed, and we've gone much further than we expected. As long as we don't concede like 3 or 4 more goals, I think this is going to end up being a pretty respectable result. I don't score another corner. That would just be annoying. Thank goodness it's gone over the bar. And we're going to bring Richards off as our last move and bring on Asal. I don't know. He's got pace though, so I'm hoping that helps us maybe get one more chance. But this is a free kick in a very good position. I back Gilmore to score it. He does score it. And 3-0 doesn't really look like we've put up much of a fight. And I think moving to the attacking formation might have been a mistake in hindsight. But hindsight is a beautiful thing. We probably should have scored a goal according to XG, but didn't quite put the ball into the back of the net. But I think a 3-0 loss away from home, it's not terrible. We did ourselves proud, and I cannot believe the boys have gotten upset by that. Like, we've done a good job. Let's not get too upset. Let's certainly not start beating ourselves up. But I want to know how much money we've gotten. How much money have we gotten from that? Oh, it doesn't say. You have to look at the finances. Did we have a spike? I don't even think we got a spike. Okay, well, let me see. Simulate for one more day. Is there a spike? Do we get money? Or is that just non-league clubs that actually get money from it? Maybe, yeah. Maybe it's just non-league clubs. Well, I guess because we're not moving on to the next round of the FA Cup, I got to simulate forward. Because I would like to explain my reasoning here. Because I only simulate 2 games off camera here, and normally I'd simulate like 5. That's the rule of thumb for me. So now I feel like I have to simulate like a couple more games, at least to like the Scunthorpe one. But they're 24th place. Who really wants to watch that? Maybe Walsall. Yeah, we'll simulate to Walsall. I would like to show you this game, but then I don't feel like I can justify not simulating a bunch. And then like if I simulate 5 games, then that's only getting us to here. And then I've got 2 episodes. I don't know. I just simulate to Walsall. I'll just simulate to Walsall. I'm making decisions right now on the spot, on the fly. We'll simulate all these games, play against Walsall, and then we'll simulate until the very end of the season so that you can get that in the last episode, so tomorrow's episode. But for now, I'll go simulate 4 games off camera. Honestly, the effort I put in for you boys and girls. Mixed results, I would say, since last time we saw each other. A 3-1 win against the hardest team, Forest Green, who are up in 2nd place, I believe. Yes, up in 2nd place, and we got a convincing result against them. But then a 2-1 win against Exeter, which wasn't that convincing. A 2-1 loss away from home at Rochdale, and a 0-0 draw at Scunthorpe. Rochdale all the way down in 16th place, and Scunthorpe bottom of the table. So, yeah, we're hoping to bounce back. with this next game, and it is a difficult game, but I think it's still a very winnable game against Walsall, who are up in 4th place. I'm hoping that we can win this one to give ourselves a bit more of a daylight between us and Forest Green. 15-point gap should be more than enough to help us get through to the rest of the season, but for now we need to focus on winning this game, and that is the team that you saw for like half a second. That's the team we're using for it. It's, didn't really give you a moment to explain what happened, but it's the team. I'll go through it quickly now. Richards, Hunter, Crowley. We've got Morris, Lund, Barmby, Field, Turnbull, Fagan, Walcott, Clark, and of course our goalkeeper in between the sticks. We don't have Toure and a couple other players out on international duty at the moment, so that's the reason why they're not starting. Morris putting the ball in earlier. Oh my goodness, we're straight back into form, and it's Richards, of course, the man, the myth, the legend, able to put it in to get us back to hopefully winning ways. He hasn't been very good over these last couple of games. I think when he's not on form, the entire team is generally not on form. But I don't know if that's exactly an on form shot, but it's a good finish, to be fair to him. It's not like he's just hit the ball from halfway into the back of the net. It's parried by the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper's completely out of the equation, and he just taps it in. But you got to be in the position to score it. I'm not judging him. I'm happy with his performance. I'm happy with what he's done for us there. And he could be adding another one as he is running past the defenders. Probably going to look for a ball into the mixer, though. He does find Morris all the way on the other side, who looks into Crowley. Doesn't find a shot, though. Well, I think he did, but it was like kind of blocked. In my opinion, didn't deserve to be a highlight, but yeah, it's okay. At least we get to see us being a wee bit dominant in this one, with 7 shots to their 1. So it does certainly look like we're only going to be adding more to this tally if we keep playing the way that we are. Although the shots have calmed down now, with only 1 more since I made that comment. But now we have a chance, so could be adding a 2-0 advantage to our name. Fagan Walcott getting the ball, still having insane average ratings, still having insane goal scoring records. He's a world class player. Richards, not a world-class player. No, he is pretty good, but not able to finish that one. One thing about Fagan Walcott that has just happened, he has re-signed with Spurs, and I'm absolutely gutted about it. I might try and sign him next year, but I have a feeling that Spurs won't be willing to let him go for anything less than like £10 million. So I think Fagan Walcott might be ending his chances of being confirmed as a signing for Salford, but we'll certainly try and get him back on loan in the League One next year. Well, I mean, depending on how good he is in the League One, but he's pretty insane in this league, so I'm expecting he'll be pretty good in the League One too. A massive kick by our goalkeeper, puts it into Morris, into Hunter, who heads it way over the bar, but I just need to respect the goal kick from our goalkeeper. That was mad. That was way over everyone else. Ben Foster getting an assist in real life the other day. And now our goalkeeper trying to get in on the action. Not that Morris was really in a position to be scoring a goal there, but it was still a good kick. I'm proud of him for doing it. And with 40 minutes to go in this game, no, 30 minutes? Yeah, 30 minutes now. It was like 35 before, so missed calculation there, boys and girls. We have an injury. It's Tom Field, and he was slightly injured going into this game, and I risked it. And I regret risking it. Jordan Ibe's been making a couple of appearances for us so far. Scored 1 goal so far. Love to see it. I mean, he's not really lit the world on fire, but he's done well in the chance that I have given him. I might actually bring him on in this game because Hunter not playing well on that left-hand side. So let's give him a whirl. See what he can do out there. He's more playing on the right-hand side for us lately, but see what he can do as an inside forward on the left-hand side. Might do better than Hunter. Could even start locking down that position if he does well enough. I've got one more substitute in my back pocket as well. I would have loved to have seen some more goal-scoring opportunities for us in this game. Like it's good that we're winning, but it was literally from a parried shot. I mean, a parried cross that fell straight to our striker, who would have been absolutely embarrassed if he didn't tap it into the back of the net. But sometimes that's all you need in a football match, and it's all we needed in today's match to win 1-0. We definitely should have won by more, though. Realistically, looking at the XG and stuff, yeah, we probably did. I think we've just been promoted. Get in, boys and girls. I got a bunch of notifications in the bottom right-hand corner about, I don't know, some sort of achievements from Steam, so I knew that we were going up, and it must be confirmed with that win. We will take that all the way to the bank, so now I assume we can't finish any lower than 3rd place, and that does confirm our promotion place in this year's competition. Get in. Absolutely love it. What's our budget for the next year? It is. I don't know. Is that a lot? I don't know. I really don't know. Let's go scouting. Oh, that's a lot. Yeah, no, that's a lot. If we put that all in transfer, oh wow, that's a lot. Yep, no, that is a lot. Quite happy with that, boys and girls. Faithfully happy following promotion. Faithful happy? What? Faithful Salford faithful happy following. I'm confused, but yeah, no, we're promoted. That's the important thing. And I guess that's a good place as any to end this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you do tune into tomorrow's episode, which will be the season finale, where we manage to hopefully, well, I assume we will have already clinched the title, but you know, we'll play our last 2 games of the season just to make it interesting. I don't know. Maybe I'll have terrible form, and maybe we'll have to play those games to win the title. I really hope that won't be the case. But for now, this is where we're ending this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you have enjoyed it. I'll see you all later.